Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So today I am very excited because I am going to be talking about the new Sonia G Fusion series brushes. I picked these brushes up a few weeks ago when these were launched, and I already know she's got another launch on the way, and I am looking forward to picking those up too, which is the Lotus set, I believe. But for now, we are discussing and talking about this wonderful collection, which is the Fusion series. Now, what makes these brushes really different to the brushes that Sonia has released in the past is that these brushes are for creams and liquids, so they are designed specifically for that nature. So a lot of the brushes that I've purchased, which you can see in the background here before, that I've purchased have been brushes that have been specific to powder. So this is why I was really excited for the Fusion series. She'd been talking about launching these for quite a while, and I'm so glad that she's finally launched them. You may have seen a previous video that I recently did for Wayne Goss, and Wayne Goss's again are just purely mainly designed for liquid as well as powder, but I guess they were designed for liquid. These are Sonia G's brushes that she's created for liquids and creams. So I am so excited to show you these. You get 5 brushes in the set. You get the jumbo base, you get the classic base, which is the next one up in terms of size, you get the mini base, and then you get the soft concealer and the jumbo concealer. So they all differ slightly, and my god, do they feel soft. They feel really good. I will tell you shortly what these are made from, so you can get an idea of what these are made from, but I am very impressed so far. So what we're going to do today, we're going to basically have a look at these and just go through each one and how I would use them. And then in the next couple of videos that I'm going to be sort of filming, you'll start to see me use these brushes for liquids and creams, and then you can get a good idea of how they perform. The jumbo base is quite sort of firm, quite thick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to compare this set to her KEYAKI set, which have a sort of similar feel. There was only one brush in that collection, I believe, that was able to be used with liquids and creams. So let me show you that, and I think that might have been the mini base, which is in here too, but this has a longer handle. We will do a comparison with that when I get to that brush. So this is the brush, and I will show you the brush in a little bit more detail now. So this is the brush, and I wanted to show you it in a little bit more detail purely because you can see how beautiful this brush is. So I'm just going to turn it around, and then you can see the handle, which is red gradient that goes into black, and this is the jumbo base. Now on the Beautylish website, which is where I purchased this, it says that lay down your foundation with fast, flawless results thanks to Sonia G's jumbo base, designed specifically to bring out the best in cream and liquid formulas. This handcrafted brush makes applying your base quicker and easier than ever before. This is a swipe and go brush for fast foundation application. It's large, but the slanted shape helps maneuver around the eyes and the nose. Unique blend of natural and synthetic bristles offers effortless application with a silky soft feel. Each brush is hand bound by master artisans in Japan using traditional brush making techniques for unparalleled performance and craftsmanship. Sturdy handle is made from sustainably harvested maple wood and coated with 4 layers of pigment and lacquer for a rich dimensional finish. Apply and blend foundation with circular bluffing motion, can be used with creams, liquids and powders. The hair type is synthetic and Sokoho goat hair. So this is specifically designed, as I said, for cream and liquid. So as you can see, it's quite a large head, which for me, this makes really good application for foundation. So I would probably use this as a foundation brush. So I can imagine just using this to buff in and put my foundation on. So this is what I would use this particular brush for. The size is perfect for my face, so I can't wait to start using this, and please stay tuned because I will be using it in sort of the next couple of videos when I start doing my base from scratch, so I will be using this brush. Okay, so this is the classic brush. Create the perfect canvas for the rest of your makeup with the classic base from Sonia G. Designed with cream and liquid foundation in mind, this fluffy airy brush picks up and disperses product across the skin without streaks or emphasizing pores and texture. The brush has the perfect amount of grip. You need very little pressure for flawless blending. The flexibility and airness are great for applying cream blush because it won't disturb the foundation underneath. Pick up foundation, blush, bronzer and more with the tip of the brush and blend using circular buffing motions. Can be used with creams, liquids and powders. Again, this is made from synthetic and Soho goat hair. So I totally agree with Sonia on this particular brush and this size. I think it would be really good for cream blush. And I do have a couple of cream blushes from, well, quite a few brands actually, as you probably can imagine. So I can't wait to try this on cream blush and see whether it affects the foundation underneath when I do use it. Any kind of cream product really, even bronzer you could use, or highlight, cream highlight, or anything that you feel that would work. This is a really good size for that area. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using it for perhaps my cream blush or my cream bronzer or my cream highlighter. Any of those things really. I think it's going to look amazing, so stay tuned. So we're now moving on to the mini base brush, and as you can see this is such a lovely size. Smaller than your average foundation brush, the mini base from Sonia G was designed to buff cream and liquid formulas into skin with diffuse, perfectly blended results. Use it to apply concealer to larger areas of the face or to create a seamless wash of colour with cream blush on cheeks. A very handy versatile size that can handle all over foundation application or more detailed tasks like buffing in a specific area of the face. Buff foundation, concealer, blush and more using circular motions. Can be used with creams, liquids and powders. Again, this is synthetic and Soho goat hair. Bearing that in mind, I thought, you know what, let me bring out the KEYAKI mini base brush that she released a while back, and I have done a video on this, so please do check this video out as well. I can see that the heads are pretty much identical. There is some splaying after you use it, so this is me having used it and cleaned it. In terms of this particular brush itself, it's a lot longer, so this is really good for traveling with, I'd say, and this one is just really good if you're at home and you want to do exactly the same thing that you would have done with this brush. So it's just the fact that the handle is longer and there's just a little bit more room to do things. Now this is really good for getting into particular areas, so if you want to particularly target blush in certain places of the face, then this is really good. And the same for bronzer. It's really versatile, so you can use this brush for a lot of things. So that's how the two compare. So let me just show you. It is slightly longer by maybe about 2 inches, 1.5 inches. So that is the difference. But in terms of the actual head itself, the head is the same. So there isn't much in it, to be honest, with these two. Okay, so now we're moving on to the Sonia G Soft Concealer. Blend out your concealer to seamless second skin perfection with this handcrafted brush from Sonia G. Specially designed for cream and liquid formulas, the Soft Concealer is a fluffy, flexible brush with a smaller size that's ideal for building coverage in hard-to-reach areas like under the eyes or around the nose. It's called soft because the bristles have movement and flexibility for a softer, more gradual application. Think of it as a smaller version of the mini base. That's quite funny because that's the brush we just spoke about, and so this would be the sort of younger sibling of that brush. As you can see, the head is the same sort of shape, it's just smaller. That's really interesting. So really good to get in those hard to reach places. Use the Soft Concealer to blend concealer, eye primer and more with circular buffing motions. Can be used with creams, liquids and powders. There's hair type is synthetic and Soho goat hair again. This is a great brush. I would probably use this for concealer most likely because it fits perfectly around my eyes and just has that sort of appeal. Yeah, I do like this. I mean, I don't know if I can get it into my eye socket, but I would give it a go. But I do have other brushes of hers that can do the same job with the powder formulas. This is something that is very sort of flexible. You can use this for a number of things, just spot corrector or concealer, anything like that with cream products. I think this will be fantastic. I can't wait to use it for that. Blend concealer with precision control thanks to the handmade jumbo blender brush from Sonia G. The pinch, ferrule and velvety soft bristles bring out the best in cream products with stiffer textures building coverage exactly where you want it. The Jumbo Concealer offers precision and less movement in the bristles to make it easier to work with harder creams. It has a pinch ferrule, so you can use the side or the tip of the brush depending on your needs. Use the Jumbo Concealer to blend concealer, eye primer and more with circular buffing motions. Can be used with creams, liquids and powders, and it's made with synthetic and Socoho goat hair. That is the final brush. So with this brush, I would probably use this for most likely, again, concealer and perhaps even what they mentioned here, sort of eye primer, anything where I need to blend sort of a cream product that involves having to be quite detailed. This is how I would use this brush, just on the eyes or under the eyes for concealer, or anywhere where I feel that it needs it. So there is apparently a pinched ferrule. I can see it a little bit, it looks a bit more square at the top, but this is really interesting. Very different to what I've seen from her previous brushes. So I'm quite interested to see how this would work. So yeah, that is the final brush. So what is there to say? I absolutely love this collection. This is the Fusion series. It has been lovely to try these brushes, which are specifically for cream and very much follows along the lines of what Wayne Goss released with his products. I'm so glad I picked those up because they're slightly different in design to these ones. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please follow me on my YouTube channel because I will be using these in my next couple of videos that I'm going to be doing reviews on, and I will be picking out cream products so that you can specifically see how these perform. And I really hope that it will give you an idea of how these brushes truly work. So please leave your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to hear. Let me know your thoughts. Are you picking these brushes up when they are restocked again? What have been your thoughts on these brushes? I really am a brush collector and I am a little bit mad when it comes to makeup and brushes, so you do not have to buy everything that I put on my channel. Well, I hope my channel helps you to decide what type of brush works for you, and you may want to pick up individual brushes. So what I will do is I will list not only the full collection to Beautylish, but I'll also list all the individual brushes. I really hope as well that you can support my affiliate links that I'll be putting in the video. It will help with my channel and it will help me to continue with my channel and to be able to bring you fantastic content. So please don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section below. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing my next video. Thank you.